Girl, me want for you, yeah. Put me arms right around you. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me ever get in my life. Girl, me want for just squeeze you. Put me things all around you. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me ever get in my life.
Locked into Outfit Criddler.
Behind them jam, me no care. You take it anytime you hear. You know the spirit, from your fear. And as a woman, I be the deal. Me want a girl that can wipe on me. Me want a girl that can take care of me. If you feel it, and if you feel it, oh, me a believe it.
Be the one to call every day and night. Are you gonna be the one who's always gonna treat me right? And when we get together, turning down the lights, need you 100, need you 100%. I wanna be the one you tell all your friends about. Baby, I'll be the one you just can't do it.
That man, I'm fighting demons. That block gets scary. I'm really good in my hood, I'm not like them, so don't compare me. Night time to the block gets scary. You don't wanna lose your life, or the youngest G with the largest knife. Trust me, it's a scary sight. One boop, boop, and you lose your mind.
Met a few girls that I liked. Gorgeous hips, gorgeous eyes. They broke my heart on a slide. They didn't ride this fine car, I ain't got time for a wife.
Too many girls I've liked, can't be wife, ain't got time. She wanna be my queen for the night, but I gotta chase still, not chase her.
She wanna
dance the night away. You're still young and you're just not the one.
I don't wanna dance, she broke my heart. Do I still give you a chance to
dance the night away? Live your life, cause my love ain't enough.
She wanna dance, call each other. Sorry babes, I'm the dogs.
Dance the night away. You're still young and you're just not the one.
I don't wanna dance, she broke my heart. Do I still give you a chance to
dance the night away? Live your life, cause my love ain't enough.
She wanna dance, call each other. Sorry babes, I'm the dogs.
Love you, girl, do you feel the same? I don't wanna play games, no games. You're the only one that can on my flame. Baby, just play it straight. No games. We've been together 6 months now. Come on, perfectly. You put for us to exchange vows. Baby, keep away. I gave my life over to you, then you turn around. After all that we've been
if you're talking an artist, you better pop up in your thoughts as an artist. Talk in the market, everybody wants to know where walking the park is. Walking the party, sporting a Marnie. Half of the crowds will snorting my Charlie. Sorted the bar, time to sort the banani. Chicks looking at me like, talk to me darling. Hollering at man, winking, smiling and wanna attack man. I think these ladies loving my black gang. Everyone suits same colour as Batman. Looking like a quarter of a brick. Bag 28 with a thought of a jizz. Anybody thinks they can talk to my dick, well then I'm covered in red like a portion of chips. Pour me a drink, big fur jacket, that's the force of a pimp. I used to be quite good at sort anything, so I had to run right when I bought me a thing. Walk with my things, pedaling more beat. Them times dead, I was leaking out more green. Skip couple years, 07 a story. Now I'm hollow man, some heavy DRG.
Maria, Maria, she remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem, she lived the life just like a movie star. Maria, Maria, she fell in love in East LA to the sound of her guitar, yeah.
All the things they're all about. Write it on a piece of paper. Got a feeling I'll see you later. There's something about you. Let's keep it moving. And if it's good, let's just get something cooking. Cause I really wanna rock with you. I'm feeling some connection to the things you do. You do. I don't know what it is that makes me feel like this. I don't know who you are, but you must be some kind of superstar. Cause you got all eyes on you no matter where you are. You just make me wanna play.
jump in a beamer. No, I don't wanna fight for no reason. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I feel ya. Yo, she made me go so crazy. Yo, she got my heart beat racing. Yo, when you wanna act too crazy. Yo, you been up in like these ladies. We fit in and get the champagne and breathing. Heat your town and get busy, wasted. I love all sorts of ladies. She wanna fuck like a boy just made it crazy. Take shots till I'm fading. A-list, I get yet, but I'm nearly racing. I go nuts in Mercedes stages. I get shows in my trailers. Blow that shit, better blow that car. Better fill that cup till the sun goes down. Big boy G from a spin that round. Fight man deep, gon' roll my down. She thinks she with a one for me. Now it's MTV, get a TV screen. Don't envy me, I'm an MVP. I'm a spending spree, I got tendencies. Yo, she a diva, not keeper. Yo, till I come jump in a beamer. Yo, I don't wanna fight for no reason. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I feel ya. Yo, she made me go so crazy. Yo, she got my heart beat racing. Yo, when you wanna act full crazy. Yo, you been up in like these ladies.
Lately I've been thinking if you wanna get tough, then let's play rough. Just know it, I know it. Just know it, I know it. I'm here with static, you're like an automatic. You just wanna keep me on repeat and hear me crying. You've been cheating and telling me lies. You've been creeping while I'm sleeping at night. You've been chasing every girl inside. You've been messing around, but now you're down. It's over now.
Say you're back from which part? Tell her pussy we no gun dip that. Like Chinese war, so the clip that. Chop it up and make a fire from a distance. You know why I'm not this guy, man a big dog. I saw you disappear if you never did back. Me no walk up a kilo, me no just a sing song. With the people, your mother tell her keep back. DJ full of one like this that. If you make a hike, me know the enemy, them a free. I me know they're not sorry for me. People are ball and the skin, cause we bad than we me. Bloody crime scene, calamity. I saw we shoot out real figure, Canada G. Make them have a experience, no gravity.
You like the way I flick my tongue or no? You can ride my face until you dripping tongue. Can you lick the tip then throw the dick or no?
Alfie Cridlin, live in the mix.
Are you mad? Are they run from Fed? Touch my watch, where you want get dead? Yo, run up, your man get shit. Yo, run up the right and left. I don't know. When they ask in the interview room, I don't know. How many gal in the room, I don't know. Is that a gal in my coupe, I don't know. Is he sending for me, I don't know. When I'm boy there, so first week, I don't know. When they ask for the fee, let them know that's 1.5 for the headline slot.
Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as her life is squinting. Can't just stare. We're bae through thick and thin. She already fixed, so I'm halfway there. Brown and bad, could've changed my mind, I was halfway there. 100 meters, I just put 9 gal in a sprinter.
She got that good. She Michael Jackson bad. I'm attracted to her for her attractive fast. And now we murderers because we kill time. I knock her lights out and she still shine.
Feel like I'm in Prince's house, but we all the walls on her. Sitting down on this fancy couch and I can't see straight and stay on her. 22 in Paris, baby, got strippers tits in my face. Hold up in a Bentley, I told you it's brand new.
And send it, fucking X5, I'll Mckeon, blend it. I'm on a 4-stroke, tryna smoke it and end it. I'm never gonna stop, I don't wanna get arrested. If it's not a 4-stroke, it's electric. Jory surrounds the boys, we'll collect it. On a late night, some friends don't suspect it. Fresh out the box and I can't wait to test it. Twist that, lift that and then lean back. Going through gigs and I always the team out. I was in an A3 cruising along this thing, you know, by J Place when we T-Pop.
Yo, I don't only love her for the sex, but I swear to God I love it when she says she know that she fucking with the best. Thinking she an angel till I put her on the bed. Gotta chase this money, baby, nothing to be said. I ain't having no distraction when I'm running up a check. Every time I leave the crib, you got you looking at me stressed. But as soon as I'm home, yeah.
I hope a trap weighs your type. Cause I don't have a 9 to 5. I get that your standards high, but I'm not a random guy, I'm different. When I write my rhymes, you say you don't like that line, I'll switch it. You said you don't like my life, you said you don't like my guys, you're tripping.
Birds in the sky, you passing by. When I'm with you, there's nothing else I wanna do, oh baby. Baby, baby, oh baby. Birds in the sky, you passing by. When I'm with you, there's
Every time I see you, I get a bad vibe. Just thinking of someone else in between your thighs. And you thought you were slick, had tricks up your sleeve. But I'm sick of your stupid.
Aye, yo, it's Skizzy.
That's why I say
think twice before you make your move. There's not a man that can step on my shoes. I still act like I've got nothing to lose, and they all talk gangs till one's in the room. I can see straight through the pretenders. They don't know about Benz on blenders, hydraulic 10-ton pressers. They don't know about loading up weapons. They don't know about teaching boys lessons. Plugged up in SQ7s, holding 38 Smith & Wessons, and out 36 used to cost 27. My team are family, not friends. We all stand strong to the end. I keep a big sword, not 410. For them fuckboys that think that they're men. What you saying, my boy? What you telling me? Pops trying to bump me, ain't got the pedigree. We got peaky blinders on the enemies. Ram them off the road in the Cherokee. What you saying, my boy? What you telling me? Pops trying to bump me, ain't got the pedigree. We got peaky blinders on the enemies. Ram them off the road in the Cherokee.
I see you, get a bad vibe,
Ram them off the road in the Cherokee.
Every time I see you, get a bad vibe.
Divine Mckeons, I think they're borders. I rain clothes, moves packs through borders. These soft boys know they can't war us. We wear gloves to drive high performance. They already know that we're fly fellas. Run through Rolex night dwellers. Putting work, cause now the line's better. Start from the bottom, now the sky's better. 36 heads in a whole one. Ram your enemies with a shotgun. Bang to rise, but never own up. Still got my guns, I never sold them. Being 53 miles, pull up in a black Benz. 38 snub nose, fucking Mac 10. Them boy pagan, I can't stand them. I turn up when I'm free in the man them. What you say, my boy? What you telling me?
We never turn our backs.
We got peaky blinders on the enemies.
Open now.
What you say, my boy? What you telling me? Pops trying to bump, they ain't got the pedigree. We got peaky blinders on the enemies. Ram them off the road in the Cherokee.
We're together. We never turn our backs on each other. Open now. Separate, we can't stay one. Tell me why.
What you say, my boy? What you telling me? Pops trying to bump, they ain't got the pedigree. We got peaky blinders on the enemies. Ram them off the road in the Cherokee. What you say, my boy? What you telling me? Pops trying to bump, they ain't got the pedigree. We got peaky blinders on the enemies. Ram them off the road in the Cherokee. What you say, my boy? What you telling me? Pops trying to bump, they ain't got the pedigree. We got peaky blinders on the enemies. Ram them off the road in the Cherokee. What you say, my boy? What you telling me? Pops trying to bump, they ain't got the pedigree. We got peaky blinders on the enemies. Ram them off the road in the Cherokee.
I see you, get a bad vibe, Ram them off the road in the Cherokee. Every time I see you, get a bad vibe,
Aye, yo, it's Skizzy.
Yo,
Can't you hear me calling?
get down to the Bradford sound.
The moment you walked in, got caught in your game. And now you know I'll never be the same.
Yo, Connor, where's the party at?
Party's here, my mush.
Can't you hear me calling?
Alright.
The moment
Yo.
you walked in, got caught in your game.
Get back, Shadrach.
Now you know I'll
Get
never
up.
be the same. Oh, can't you hear me calling?
Yo, where's the party at? Big Connor John's on the party track. We put trackers on your off-road vehicles to show me where your farm is at. You know me, I do shag 'em and leave. Might catch me in my wagon and leave. Might see me giving shit to police while I run down the street shouting Corey. You give 1 inch, you want all 9. What can I say? They all want mine. Fuck GK, fuck Kane and Clyde. I've come to Bradford to take what's mine. Better than your exes combined.
light up when Connor John's outside. They know that I've had clap 10 times, but they still say Connor come straight inside.
What about them guys that say they've got 9 inches but come with one? What about them guys that tell you that they last all night and they last 2 minutes?
Yo, let's go, my girl.
Connor, Marky, let's go.
Let's go, mush.
Connor John.
You know Connor John's got the big
Marky
one.
B.
Get back.
I don't usually do this, but
Yeah, course you don't.
I got a boyfriend, but he's in jail though.
Ha, course you have, mush. Yo. We don't like 5-0, so tell 'em my bro, man, I gotta lie low when I see them slow down. I rep Bradford town. Yo, Connor John, bring me the chicks round. How many dirty birds you licked out? I don't wanna know, I bet you've been about. Either way, Mark is coming round, cause I wanna get down to the Bradford sound. Yo, you're better than naughty birds, I can make them scream in 40 words. One song and I'm putting in work, and that's why I make music that burns. That's why I make music bang. I do it for birds, you do it for man. You do it to rep your gang, but I do it cause I wanna shag about while I can. Ha.
Can't you hear me calling your name? The moment she walks in, I'm calling your game. And now you know I'll never be the same. Oh, can't you hear me calling? Can't you hear me calling your name? The moment she walks in, I'm calling your game. And now you know I'll never be the same. Oh, can't you hear me calling?
I don't usually do this, but
Yeah, course you don't.
Good evening everyone, welcome to SLR Mckeon Division Round 2 live from the tricky circuit of Jeddah. I am Rose, your host for this evening, and you'll join us with a short quali and a 50% race coming at you. Hope you're well. Car's already out on track then for 18 minutes of qualifying. One of which is last week's race winner, Brushy Pancakes, who's out on the intermediate tyres first of all to get a feel for the track. He was calling it a pad track in the chat before the game, or the race even, sorry. There are cars out on the soft compound tyres though. One of which is that of LTK Tarrier YouTube. So he makes his way down to turn 1 of 27. Heavy on the brakes, able to cut both apexes there. Lucky not to invalidate, almost 4 wheels off the curb. Keep close to the walls in qualifying, not overcommit though, as you don't want to end up in the barriers, which is easy to do here. They're in close proximity at all times. And every driver this evening will be only 1 corner away from a barrier. As he just has to have a scissor at the steering there as he comes out of turn 10. Oh, long DRS straight, really windy, making sure you're keeping as tight to the walls as you can. Not really a lot of braking to do through this middle section. Just carry as much speed as you can through the corners. K-Tarrier then rounds the final corner and makes their way up to the line. And the benchmark time for everyone to beat this evening is a 1:28.182. Dusty Bassoon rounds the final corner in the Williams, makes his way up towards the line. Deploy used before he reaches the line, and he's 7/10 behind his teammate. Race Roller then will pick up the Aston Martin. I didn't realise you did comms, Matt. Race Roller 28-0. Joseph 28-7. That guy must have invalidated a lap there, because meanwhile his teammate 27.736 goes half a tenth above VRC Dan. Jacobs out on the inters. SLR Corey then right on board with a Mercedes driver as he makes his way through. Ah, right, okay. How did you find it? It's that purple sector 1 there is Corey. Brushy Pancakes asked him to carry him tonight. As dead rubber stream, nothing worse, mate. Get your ass out on track. Oh, solo's even worse then. Purple sector 2 for Corey. Around the final corner then for Corey. Where's his first banker lap going to stick him? He's got a whole queue of cars in behind him, and it is top spot by only the small margin of 6/10. That's incredible from Corey. Drastic Blaze P4 for 27.8. Let's have a look at AJ Nolan has invalidated, unfortunately, but one of the deadly duo SLR Jam. Purple sector 1 then for the McLaren. Oh, hits the wall on the outside there. SLR Jam then rounds the final corner. Half the grid of set laps, half the grid not. And Jam goes into P8 with a 28.3. Luke Spate, which I think is Fox, CV Fox. And as they're right on their lap, we'll just have a look at the calendar in SLR this season. So as you can see, we're on round 2 for Saudi. A very nice calendar. I'm looking forward to doing some comms, especially at the likes of Singapore, Japan. Mystery track's always fun. Vegas a bit of a bore fest, but we'll see how we get on with that one. But yeah, the old classics: Australia, Britain, Spain and Brazil. But yeah, there's your season 14 calendar for SLR as we head back to Fox's lap. Around the final corner. Up to the line, and it's P2 at 27.4. Still 3/10 off Corey. Nolan has invalidated, but here is RSF1 Invade. Bob the Shark, it doesn't matter what kind of day I'm having, as soon as I see a message from you, it instantly gets better, mate. Good evening, welcome in Good to see you. Hope you're well. Invade then. 0 practice, he said in the chat just a minute ago. And how far off the pace will he be as a result? We won't know because he's going to go into the pits then. SLR Evo has invalidated. Dusty Bassoon is 4 tenths up at the moment, coming through sector 1. And it looks like he's had a small collision with a wall. No, it's just the shadows of the track. Alright, Invade needs to restart his game. And Invade has left the session. Hopefully you don't get the glitch, Matt, where you can't retake your car. But we'll go on board then with Joseph. Who's looking to improve on a 28.7 and 1 3/4 attempts up so far. Bit late on the throttle though. Hopefully that don't compromise him too much through this windy middle section. Hans P8 at 28.0. How's the Daytona going, Bob? Oh, nice. Joseph then was P12 and is still P12 even though he's found 2 tenths of a second. Drastic Blaze is just starting a lap. Race Roller has backed out. Brushy Pancakes up to P4 at 27.6. Balmy Tick is on an in-lap 27.5. VRC Dan just starting off on a lap. Ham has backed out. A lot of drivers sat around that 27.8 mark at the moment. Race Roller at 27.796. And Tarrier in P9.882. So nice and tight in the mid-pack. Look at this car park here in Sector 2. Drastic Blaze is actually invalidated, but VRC Dan has found just under 1.5 tenths. As we'll follow the Alpine then. Are you back in, Matt? Yellow flags in Sector 3. VRC Dan is up to P5. Still in P5 actually. Hams pulled it back into the pits. BRT Jacob is invalidated on his second run. Won't improve as Medal is 5.5 tenths up as we watch him hit the wall. And he's up to P4 now. Just under 6 tenths at 27.6. AJ Nolan. That guy, Codzilla and Invade, the 4 drivers out of 19 not to set a lap yet. That guy is ghosted for some reason, coming through turn 1. Someone's just shot right up the standings. That was AJ Nolan, a 28.1 then up to P12. He's invalidated. Meadows on an inlet. That's it for a minute. No one else out. Who we got there? That is Dusty Bassoon then, who's gonna start his final run early. I don't think he'll get another one after this. Sometimes this is a tactic and they'll carry plenty of fuel, so if they want to abort, they can go again. Justin's gone P2. Justin's P2. You don't know Justin, do you? And Dusty Bassoon has crashed. You cannot park there, sir. And Jam maybe has had to take avoiding action. So Dusty Bassoon has maybe messed up his and Jam's qualifying.
You can't park there, sir.
Indeed, Marsh. Can't park there, sir. Oh, Drastic Blaze. Almost smashed out as well. It's a very weird line for an outlet. Here goes Drastic Blaze, and everyone else is out on track apart from AJ Nolan. Jam did carry the fuel to go again. He's 3.5 temps up already, Drastic Blaze in the kick Sauber. The whole grid at the moment just covered by 2.3 seconds. The top 12 a second, and there's 2 temps between Luke Spate and SLR Corey at the top, and unfortunately Drastic Blaze has invalidated. It's over to you, Evo, who's backed out. Hopefully has enough time to come back around. Jam then comes around the final corner, over 4 temps up at the moment, so into the 27s will go Jam. He's getting a distant toe off the Red Bull of Jacob in front. Deploy used, and it's P11, lost a 1/10 of a second. I think it's Race Roller next to cross the line, just over a 1/10 up. Checkered flag is out here in Jeddah, and it's P4. Evo does not improve. There's a kick Sauber coming around the final corner, and it's Jacob who's not Joseph, sorry, who's invalidated, so that'll be the end for him. VRC Dan's invalidated also, along with Brushy Pancake, so that's going to be their qualifying done. The McLaren of Invade had 1 lap and 1 lap only, and that 1 lap's put in P11. AJ Nolan, what are you doing crashing into walls there, my mate? Corey goes even quicker than a 26.929. What has Luke Spate, Bommy Tick's invalidated. What has Luke Spate got in reply? The only driver into the 26s is SLR Corey, and Luke Spate does not join him. Race Roller up to P5. Drastic Blaze is not finished. In lap 4, Jam. BRT Jacob in the Red Bull. And that's P4 for Jacob. Nolan, Jam. So that's it for quali, I think. Just that guy did not set a lap, unfortunately. Just waiting for a couple of lads to retire off. So we'll just run through the qualifying order again, and it's SLR Corey who takes pole, 7/100ths of a second ahead of Luke Spate. And then it's Balmy Tick Jacob, SLR Medal, Race Roller, Brushy Pancakes, VRC Dan, Ham, and Drastic Blaze. Tarrier, Invade, Jam, Nolan, Dusty Bassoon's going to start 15th. Then it's Joseph, Evo, Cod, and last but not least is that guy. We got a small break, and when we come back, the race will be live. Don't go anywhere. See you in a few moments' time.
To me one more time and go. Get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the wall, to the wall. To the sweat drop down my ball. My ball. All these bitches crawl. All these these motherfuckers. All these these goddamn. All these these motherfuckers. All these these goddamn. Show that crook, so pretty, so pretty. Then she broke that question in the ass and me in the mind. This bitch is fine. I came to the club. I hit the left hand. Can I play with your friend in mind? Wanna say I need to calm down. Security guards gonna swing me now. If I drunk, then a motherfucker threaten me now. She been drunk in the club, I miss you work. And then I like to see them females work. Taking the clothes off, fucking naked. And she get a hold on dicks and snag it. I put a pop your pussy like this. So you ain't friends in this B.I.H. So joining the east side boys week. And we all like to see ass and titties. Now bring your ass over here, ho. And let me see you get low. If you won't get low, now take it to the lay your ass on that. If you put your ass on that. 369, just like it to me one more time. Go, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the wall, to the wall. To the sweat drop down my ball. My ball. All these bitches crawl. All these these motherfuckers. All these these goddamn. All these these motherfuckers. All these these goddamn. Let me see you get low. You stand up to the floor. You stand. Let me see you get low. You stand up to the floor. You stand. Hey, shake it back. Hey, right hand to the left and right. Hey.
welcome back as we get ready for the start of the race here. In Jeddah, and it's Corey who sits on pole position. Should be readying up any second now. And here we go then. 3, 4 and 5 lights. And we are away here in Jeddah. And it looks like Luke's had the jump on Corey already. They're going to go side by side down into turn 1. Mediums versus hard tyres. Mercedes versus Aston Martin. Who's going to come out in front? It looks like it's the Aston Martin of Luke. And that's a great start from the Aston Martin, man. Let's have a look. Let's get some bits and bobs on the screen, and it looks like the Race Rollers managed to get the jump on Medal as well early doors. Moves at the back then for Joseph, Evo, Dusty Bazoons had an absolute shocker, and Codzilla is plumb last. Everyone else as you were, and we'll have a look at it's a medium and hard, almost, I think it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a 50-50 split almost. 10 mediums versus 9 hard, so different strategies gonna come into play here in Jeddah as we ride on board then with the Alpine of VRC Dan. Medium hard, hard medium, the only strategies. I think medium soft maybe a strategy, I don't know. Matty, how you doing, mate? Great to see you, pal. The luckiest bloke on FIFA that I know. We watch VRC Dan then. 3 tenths is the gap between Corey and Luke as DRS is activated, and look at that scrap just ahead of him. There was Brushy Pancakes who's got ahead of Race Roller. Jacob's got past them all. He's up to P4 on a track that I'm led to believe he loves. And there's a yellow flag for that guy who unfortunately is not that guy. So far he's 6.1 seconds off the back of the pack, and that gap out in front now for Luke is stretched out to 8 tenths of a second. He'll be looking to stretch on their mediums, the quicker tyre for now, as we watch Balmy Tick and BRT Jacob go side by side through this windy middle sector. Yellow flags in sector 2, and it's Evo, I think, this time, who's at a moment. Finds himself hanging off the back of the pack now. Dusty Bassoon. Joseph up to P13, making moves early doors. The Kicksauber man. And there's a gap in the train forming already, and it's done by the McLarens of Jam and Invade. As we watch the McLarens come around the final corner. Jacob up to P3 now. Corey's got that gap back to 2.5 tenths. Drastic Blaze is in early doors for a pit stop. That is a very early box. Is there a wing change going on here at Kicksauber? You are correct. Wing change early doors. Probably not the first one we'll see this evening. And definitely won't be the last, as that guy gets a time penalty now. Just to add insult to injury. Codzilla now has lost DRS to AJ Nolan in front, and Joseph has lost it to the McLarens. So the No, they're the attackers. Oh. Don't know. BRT Jacob then all over the curbs looking for the switch back on Luke as Corey takes the lead of the race. Look at the speed difference there for Luke, just to maintain that gap ahead of Corey. On this train here, the last one. Of this train is LTK Tarrier. One thing you don't want to do is lose the train. Look how much that gap's extending out now between Jam and Carrier. The DRS proving not even the slipstream in the can stop these two. 4.2 seconds that gap now. Nolan and Joseph as Luke takes the lead and Corey's lost out places. There's a good scrap going on at the front between Corey, Jacob and Luke. Brushy Pancakes just sat chilling, and as it stands there'll be a massive points haul for Mercedes and also Aston Martin in the battle for the Constructors' Championship as we watch Jacob go make a charge for the lead of the race here. He's side by side with Luke. Is he going to come out in front? No, decides to concede the position, and Luke retakes the lead of the race. Brushy Pancakes P4, Bombi Tick P5. Race Roller just needs to get a small wiggle on as he brings that gap back in now. That guy gets a second time penalty of the evening. Not going very well for the Ferrari man. Doing me FUT drafts. Fair enough, mate. Jacob again making that move on Corey. Has he got enough in the tank to get past Luke in front? It doesn't look like it. No, thinks better of it. And look at that Mercedes down the outside. And his teammate Brushy Pancakes just having to sit in, invade into the pits. And that's a wing change at McLaren. So the second one that we've seen this evening. Dusty Bassoon still can't make any inroads getting past Godzilla or Evo. And this is going to cost him big time. One of the quickest drivers on this grid this evening. Stuck down in 16th place. AJ Nolan now riding all over the back of Joseph. Laps 6 to 25 have absolutely flown by this evening. Oh, and AJ Nolan had to have the reactions of a cat there to avoid Joseph, who nearly lost the back end coming out the final corner. And that's going to get him up to P12. And behind it's still Evo ahead of Godzilla and Dusty Bassoon. We're just heading into that point now where the mediums start to drop off a touch and the hards become the premium tyre, and that will be music to SLR Ham, who's in P8. And this train has pulled 2.9 seconds on jam as Evo, the second driver this evening to get a time penalty. Touched the wall there, I just heard from my headset. Joseph, the third driver, to join the penalty book. Dusty Bassoon is about to make an overtake, I think. This will be a battle of setups. And Dusty Bassoon has got the DRS assistance and gets his way up to P15, but Evo has managed to just break DRS 1.7 seconds to the car in front. Pit stops then for Brushy Pancakes and Jacob. Just a straight tyre change at Mercedes, and also 2 at Red Bull. So we'll flick to gap to leader now. And see if SLR Corey's got Balmy Tick for company now. See if that makes him react. Apparently so, Mckeon. It's because of the NA transition, and he can't get the race time. But SLR Colden,
a new follower.
Hell
yeah!
Corey overtaken by Balmy Tick. Some more pit stops, Em.
Now new
there's
follower.
A name I haven't seen for a while.
Yeah.
Bridger. How are you, Chief? Welcome in. Good to see you. So yeah, that's the reason why, and I imagine once he's up fully transitioned, McLean, he'll come back. You could call it a loan deal. But Corey, who's led this race for a majority of it, now finds himself sat behind Balmy Tick. Jacobs up to P12, Brushy Pancakes P13, 17.1 and 17.5 off the lead, so quite comfortably have undercut the grid. Luke's reacted and come up behind Brushy Pancakes, as Corey does make a retake for the lead. Godzilla, the 5th driver to go into the penalty book, and that guy has now managed to accumulate a whopping 9 seconds of penalties, and that's going to absolutely kill him at the end. But Race Roller is that ever closer now to the back of this front train, along with Ham. So it's a 4-way battle for the lead now. All on the same tyres. Brushy Pancakes is ahead of Jacob, and they've gained another second to the guys at the front. This is going to be an interesting second after the race. We're almost at half race distance, and we've got a safety car. Is that for Godzilla? No. Is that for Taria? It looks like it. It would appear so, missing the front wing on that Williams. And if you're a front runner, that's golden. Everyone who's pitted does fuck them over a little bit slightly. So we are going to see a mix-up now. And those guys who started on the hards could be game on here. But Brushy Pancakes will take over the lead from Jacob. Let's have a look. VRC Dan's gone med hard. Ham's gone hard medium. And then back to a medium again. So no, there was a stop in there. Good evening, Golden Egg Fryer, anyway, mate. How are you? Here we go then. Brushy Pancakes, lap 14 of 25. Brushy Pancakes leads us away from Balmy Tick. Balmy Tick has got them fresher medium tyres, but it's half a second the gap. Fastest lap currently sits with Jacob at 30.4, and there is a few penalties about. A late safety car would punish anyone with penalties. And talking of pens, there's a big one in the lead for this race. Luke Spate, 3-second time penalty, currently running in P5. A lot of the grid are on mediums now. A lot of the guys have shifted their tyre strats. Some of them boxed twice, as you can see there. The Alpine VRC Dan medal, Invade, people like that, they've gone and got rid of their hard tyres and gone straight back onto the mediums. As Jacob, who, breaking news if you haven't seen it, is just signed for XPG, and we wish him all the best. Is up to P2, his new teammate Brushy Pancakes in P1. Jacob takes the lead of this race as Jam sets the fastest lap of the race. 10 to go. I don't know why the safety car graphic is still showing, it's long gone. No, you're about to die in 7 seconds. You're going to get gassed out. Corey making no impression in the early stages here. The two hard runners are ahead of the two medium runners. Bottom tick looking for a way through, can't make it. Final corner. Talking of that, Balmy Tick makes a massive run and Medal gets a time penalty this time. Retirement in the pits then for Tarrier. VSC this time, and that's Dusty Bassoon. Dusty Bassoon maybe in an incident with Drastic Blaze. But Dusty Bassoon makes it a double Williams DNF in the space of 3 corners. And now we have a virtual safety car. And that's gone away pretty quickly. As we're back racing again. Jacob, who was once leading this race, is now down in P4. The two Mercedes boys on different strategies, scrapping. Don't want to be doing this, lads. Brushy's let Corey go. Maybe some team orders. Down at Mercedes, it's a full safety car this time, and that is a full VRC Dan in the wall. Don't matter how many stops he's done now. That's a full safety car, the second one we've had this evening. Some pit stops in the mid-pack then. Brushy Pancakes has dropped his hards for a set of fresh mediums. Luke Spate has gone for a set of the soft compound tyres. Jam has gone for a fresh set of mediums. Softs on Meadow and Codzilla's cars, and Evo as well. Interesting to see 4 sets of soft tyres on the grid. As Balmy Tick thinks that safety car should be driving a little bit faster. Still, safety car not in. Bit of tyre weaving going on from a few lads. Maybe out of boredom. Weaving does not work, apparently. Do people message you back or not? Oh. I've seen better performances from you, Dusty. I'll put away that BRT contract for a minute, mate. This is like a... Alright, Gaza. It's the left, yeah. Here we go then. Looks like we're going to go back racing when does Balmy pull the trigger, and that trigger is now. We'll stay on board with Balmy Tick and we'll show you the turn. Turn 1. Turn 2. Does that count as turn 3? This one here. This one here. Bang. Claim VRC Dan just a few moments ago, and it's claimed Joseph this time. Turn 4. Turn 4 has got Joseph again. Jacob, the only driver on the grid left on the hard compound tyres. How are these soft tyres getting on Luke down in P9? It was a brave decision to box for a set of softs, and he needs to make sure that he makes these inroads early. He's also carrying a 3-second time penalty, which may come back to haunt him, but he's made a move now on Drastic Blaze. DRS is enabled to give Luke the hand, but he's on the battery. He's used a lot of his battery and he's got in front here now, but he's 2 tenths away from getting back into the DRS train. Yeah, hasn't been a good race, hasn't been a good event for you, Dusty. Hopefully you can come back stronger next week and earn yourself a BRT contract, mate. Luke Spate with ease back into the DRS, and it's Balmy Tick who's leading. So it's Balmy Tick from Corey and Race Roller. Your 3 podium sitters so far. Brushy Pancakes, last week's were a race winner, is in a McLaren sandwich. He has got fresher tyres than Invade in front, and he's going to make light work of Invade actually. Luke is half a second off AJ Nolan in front, and the tyre offset is mega. Ham has managed to get past Jacob this time. Jacob another one. Corey retakes the lead though with 3 laps to go. We had this in BBS at Monza, and we found out it was on reduced standard. So it'll be interesting to see what the oh, go on Silo. Go on Silo. Yeah. We had 6 cars in the train into turn 1 in league all get damage, and then we found out that's because it was on reduced standard, so maybe that's got something to do with it. It's been a night to forget for him, Gaza, isn't it, to be honest? But 3 out of the 4 DNFs, all at turn 4. Let's have a look at the position changes. So Evo up 6 places, AJ Nolan up 7, Jam up 5, Race Roller up 3, and Ham up 5. So good night at the office for those gentlemen. The crash is my fault, but not the wing damage. It was such a light tap, so I was driving with so much under. Oh, who was that? That was Evo. We caught that in someone's rear view there. He's lost the back end coming out of turn 10, I think it is. Wing damage as well, and your race is done. Brushy Pancakes has lost DRS to Jam in front as Race Roller gets past Balmy Tick. Luke gets past Jam now. Look how tight this race for the lead is. They're all covered by a couple of temps, nothing more. Chat, who do you think is going to win this race, if you can predict one? Should we do a poll? Anyone want to do a poll? Let's do it. Oh, spelled Corey wrong. Who wins the race? Bet some channel points. Get some more channel points. You got 2 minutes. Time starts now. Who wins the race then? Luke up to P3 now, and Invade gets a 3-second time penalty. He's looking round the outside into the final corner. That would have been a brave move. Look at this pack here in the middle. 2 wide, 3 wide, 4 wide. As we enter the final lap here in Jeddah. This is a moment where people are just going to send it. One of which is Brushy Pancakes. He's on none to try and recharge a battery. They're all on none, looking for that bit of battery. Race Roller and Corey have split Luke's Spate out in front though, so it's Race Roller and Corey who's going to potentially win this race. %2 have gone for Corey, 82% have gone for Race Roller so far. Here goes Corey. Jam gets past Luke. It's Corey v Race Roller only for the race win. Corey's going to have DRS up into this final corner. Here he goes, Corey overtake on. Gets the move done, does he? He's going to hold it round the outside. Corey's going to have the traction, is he? They're both smashing the battery. It's going to be side by side for the line. It's a photo finish, and it's Corey by 100th of a second. What a finish here in SLR. One of the closest finishes I think we'll see all season. Jams his way to P3 also. And then penalties for Luke. All his hard work undone. All the way down into P9. Here comes Evo and Cod. And that brings curtains then on what has been a fantastic race again here in SLR. That was a tight finish. 100th in it then between Corey and Race Roller. Jam finishes in P3. Balmy Tick P4. Then it's Brushy Pancakes, Ham, Nolan, Drastic Blaze, Luke and Invade that round off your top 10. Then it's Medal, Jacob, That Guy, Evo and Cod. And your guys who didn't finish, Joseph, VRC Dan, Dusty Bassoon and Tarrier YouTube. Thanks to everyone who's joined us this evening. I'm back tomorrow night for AEC Co-Coms. The next time this channel will be live on Wednesday for CCS Tier 1. Enjoy what is left of your weekends, and I'll catch you again next week. Take care.